And next up, we're going to be checking out the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 7, the beach episode. You know, the thing that always has nothing happen. It's a very calm and relaxing. And I've been looking at my chat. They've been very excited for this. If they're ever excited, I know it's going to cause me pain. I know what I'm getting into here. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned after the last episode that was the calm before the storm. So I'm assuming we're hitting the storm here. And also the last episode ended with hinting that Kane might be the one abstracting. And I'm sure that could never in any way, shape, or form go terrible. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Let's jump into it and see just how bad it gets. Because the answer is probably exactly what you're thinking right now. Yeah. Just going to leave a like in advance because that would be embarrassing. And let's jump into it. Did they redigitize the intro? Or is it always like... What did they actually... Those sons of bitches did exactly what I think they did, didn't they? Yeah, like right there, it's a little digitized out, but it came back in. Oh, am I being an idiot? Is it already there? Are they telegraphing what's about to happen from the freaking intro card? Oh, fuck. It's going to be one of those episodes.
Is the adventure over already?
No, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own hiding spot.
It's not that. It's just that we haven't even seen Kane at all today.
What?
Plus, Gangle was looking for you. Hi, Zooble.
Sorry, they're still smiling. Even though they're using the crying mask, they're smiling through it. Oh, fuck. Are they going to die? Because they've actually reached some form of peace. Oh, no. What's that letter say?
What's this?
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bumpers. Today, I've decided...
I've watched a lot of videos doing the translations. Apparently, the translations for some of what Kane says are even more creepy and sometimes lewd. And when they get to this one, it will be a thing.
to go to the store to get essential ingredients for my signature milk and cigarette casserole. I hope you can handle yourselves until I get back.
Is Kane just dipping? Like, literally, the joke is he went to the store to get milk and cigarettes, and he's but because of the last episode, he basically realized no one actually liked his stuff and was having a mental breakdown. He was actually glitching out. Is he just abandoning them to go out and get milk and cigarettes?
Well, this was fun while it lasted.
So, what's the adventure
And Zooble
today?
figured it out.
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
All right, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on what to do instead.
He's trying not to.
What should we do instead?
No, Gangle.
Wait, sorry.
Great
Still smiling.
question, Gangle. For an answer, let me consult the Chinese room.
What?
Okay.
You're making that reference? Oh my god. I'm not even sure this is the way it's going, but one of the concepts that I've learned about, oddly enough through science fiction, is the concept of a Chinese box where things come in, things go out. The person on the inside, because assuming there is a person on the inside or sometimes an AI in the more contextually accurate ones, between Kane and IRL, is just spitting out an answer. So it's like a translation service, except it's not aware of what it's actually doing. So one person on one end thinks they're getting information to the person on the other end. The person on the other end thinks they're getting information to the person on the other end. But the thing in the middle doesn't actually understand what is translated. It just knows box A goes to box B. And if it's wrong, nobody knows.
Got a bit prepared.
I can't read Chinese, so I have no idea what it says. He's actually doing exactly what I thought.
Okay, why Chinese? Does this actually mean anything?
It's a mystery what's behind that door, but I believe it's a fluent Chinese speaker who will give me advice.
Oh my god, he's actually quoting the definition of a Chinese box. Or the Chinese... This is a thing. Like IRL, this has been a concept for a very long time. they're actually making a concept to it. The entire point is that it's relying on trust that the information you're getting is accurate, that you cannot verify yourself.
Can I just ask why? Like,
Also, for anyone wondering why I know this, oddly enough, it was in a sci-fi book about vampires and existential dread leading to the destruction of all sentient life. I don't recommend it. I didn't like the book, but it had a lot of interesting concepts it played with. Concepts that I really don't like to focus on, so I focus on things like this instead because it's interesting.
what even is...
Shut! You're only making the joke take longer.
Oh, God.
What does it say?
Nothing.
I don't know. I don't understand Chinese.
Did it actually translate it?
What does it say?
I don't know. I don't understand Chinese.
I was hoping they would actually have a translation.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Why don't you guys hang out at the digital lake? These locations have just kinda been there this whole time. Not sure why you never visit them.
You should throw a freaking beach party.
Honestly, I thought he was about to say a freak off for a second, and that would be a very different response than I was expecting.
Good boy.
Oh,
Censored.
that could be fun.
Plus, there are some fun NPCs out there that none of you have even interacted with yet.
I'm guessing they're not intelligent ones.
They most certainly are not. Now, go have fun!
And yeah, every time he's talking about not intelligent, he's looking off in different directions. They're probably intelligent. A day at the beach!
Wow, what a good day! Wow!
This someone could annoy me so fast.
All right.
What?
So who wants to try Kane's magical changing booth first?
I guess I'll give it a go.
Oh no. Huh, they can actually change their clothes. Also, yeah, the cartoon sound effects in there, kind of perfect.
Wow, you look mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you.
What?
Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that.
Oh yeah, because the moon loves Kane though.
Gangle, wait.
Oh my god, they put Jax's head on it. Oh, and highlighting how Jax is further alienated intentionally. And the first time he's revealed in the episode is when they're bashing in his head to get along together. Honestly, I'm still putting my money on Kane abstracting, but at this point, I'm kind of wondering if he will be the only one.
Oh, my eye! I'll
They
get
come off? She had an eye? I thought it was a patch. How deep is the ocean?
Hey there, if you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you'll have to try better than that.
What?
So, I was just talking with my brother here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely not.
Do I even want your treasure?
I just realized why this looks so weird. This is 2000 style 3D animation, including the edges around here not fitting in with the entire background. Oh, that is so actually understandable because I remember playing games on Windows XP, like not even 7. And just like, oh, wow, these are so cutting edge. They're like, they're popping off the screen. And now I look back and go like, oh, wow, it's like early season Beast Wars or late season Beast Wars. It's like, technically that is 3D. Ooh. Also, people are talking about Smiling Friends. I've never seen the show. I don't get any references to that, sorry.
Treasure chest? It's not like there's anything to spend money on.
I'm the one that tells lies.
Dude, you ruined it.
Is that your treasure?
Dude, no, they took everything.
Oh,
That was
God.
my entire life savings, dude.
The 3D animation.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. That was everything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Nah, somebody plundered it before I could.
What?
What? Oh, wait, your eye!
Jack, I forgot. The wet bunny.
What was that for?
Oh, let me think. There's that time you ran me over with a steamroller, the time you pushed Gangle into a pool of piranhas, when you set me on fire, mailed me a pipe bomb, threw me into an active volcano. I could go on.
God damn. Is it weird, though, that I think just the bucket of water is a little more cruel than everything Jax did? Because, like, everything else is so over the top, but they're immortal, where this is just, like, the little petty thing that wouldn't hurt you anyways, so the intent is clear. It's like, Jax hurts people so they don't like him. She's hurting him because she just doesn't like him. And he's kind of intentionally earned it.
Aren't you supposed to be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone? I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine. Not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
How about that?
And if I do still have problems, I talk about them with the people I trust.
Good thing I don't have any problems then.
Where are you going?
Anywhere you...
She was trying to be nice. But she ran into the same issue Jax does, because they're not good at it. Also, there's not going to be another goal today, just because I'm not sure how much health I have to finish another goal.
You losers won't yap my ear off.
He just wants to be alone. Honestly, at this point, I wonder if he would choose to abstract. There's a shrimp.
Hello there! How's the shrimp NPC?
Oh, hey, it's the random guy again. Does he just pop out of his fried shrimp?
You're welcome!
They just put in an actual PNG of shrimp. They're not even...
How's the shrimp NPC?
Do they actually just... Yeah, they just put a PNG of fried shrimp in there. And when they changed to a different perspective, they left it in as well.
You're welcome!
Yeah, same perspective. They just didn't change it. Sorry, it's so over the top. I love it. Showing its broken system. Highlighting how good the rest of the animation is, though. And I'm assuming that's Ming, who stayed around long enough without disappearing. This image, though. This one is... Jax blasted in half. Yeah, I think we know what's going to happen. I'm just not sure he's the only one who's going to abstract this time. Alone in a dark room, which is where the abstractions are all left. The frog and Kaufmo, who both abstracted already. Also being told that's not Ming because he had googly eyes. Or Ming had googly eyes. Oh. Who is that random stick figure then? Also, Raw, you mentioned, imagine wiggling fishes all over, taking nibbles of you but not hurting you as you try to pull them off. Jack is worst. Also, you eat shrimp. I'm pretty sure there's actually places where people pay for that as a way to clean the dead skin off their feet. Sounds horrible. And he turned all the pictures around, but he also couldn't bear to get rid of them. At what point does he want to abstract? Oh. It's a glitch. A part of the room for him is breaking down, and there's not a texture where there should be one. And he just figured it out. There's going to be an eye in there. The frog's hands. He's still reaching for it. What? Whoa. That's abstraction, all right. So abstracting is like being on a giant trip in a kaleidoscope. Are those supposed to be cell structures? What? What's it gonna look like when we see him IRL, though? Oh no, it's the textures for the people he knew. Kaufmo, I recognize that one. The frog and the clown. It's just them. Is he gonna smile? No, he's sad. Ah, hell, he is. Because he wasn't happy in the longest time. But he gets to see their faces here, even though he can't stand seeing them, which is why he hides it. And his face with theirs. This is what abstraction looks like from the inside, isn't it? An absolute breakdown of rationality. And he might be okay with that. He's still himself for now.
Way to interrupt my nap.
Can we talk?
That guy's still
You're
there.
What?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC.
What?
He's a human. Like us.
Yes, I know. Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body of all things. Kane completely overlooked me. But because of this, I was able to, well, I think I found the way to leave.
What? Oh! Well, that's a plot line I was not expecting, considering I've seen the other things Gooseworks has done, and her general, let's put it, take on horror is inevitable, unstoppable, infinite torture is the starting point, and it's just the video is realizing how fucked you are and that you cannot escape it. It will keep going on forever. I fully expected this to be a show that never goes on, and it's kind of like the ending to Quantum Leap. Oh, that's a reference no one here is going to get. Where it's like, congratulations, you're stuck inhabiting other people's lives for eternity without ever getting your own. And you'll never die. You never get to talk to anyone. You never get to be remembered because all the people who knew you are also dead. You're lost for good. Bye. Yeah.
The way to leave.
Yes, the way to leave the circus and get back to the real world.
Yes, but please, keep it discreet. If Kane catches on, I doubt he'll ever let us get this far.
And they're actually putting Kane's eyeballs in random places as a way to show that he's listening.
Again.
That's why we came to you.
But does Kane...
We thought you might have a key.
The thing is, Kane has been generally helpful and trying his best. Was Pomni able to actually see the outside and nearly got out at the beginning, or... Also, I'm ignoring the chat right now because I think people might be talking about spoilers, so, is Kane stopping them from getting out and actually having a possibility to get out, or is this a Gooseworks thing and whoever is actually there is not getting out and it's worse than what they're expecting?
To the Chinese room.
The Chinese room?
Yes. We're gonna need a place to talk without Kane listening in on us.
Because the joke
I
is
have
he
a
doesn't
working
listen to
theory
it.
that Kane will commit to a bit no matter what. And if the bit is to not know what's in the Chinese room, he'll stick to it.
I guess I'll check. These are all the keys I have where I don't know what they go to.
Oh shit, he has that many?
Wait. Don't you want to come with us? This could be our one chance to finally leave all this behind.
He probably doesn't want to get out.
Sure, why not?
I wonder if he would choose to abstract to stay with his friends rather than get out. That's not impossible.
Where even is Kane? He might be suspicious of us even being here.
Oh, we already got the reference, though. He's gone to get milk and cigarettes at the store. And is that him intentionally running away because he's failed, or because he knows something's wrong?
He's probably in his office, planning adventures.
How do we even know we can trust this guy? Has he done anything to prove he's human?
I've been here longer than any of you. I, helped create this place. I'll explain more when we're in the room, but for now, please just trust me.
The fuck? I thought that was Kinger's job. Because I thought Kinger was the developer, the programmer. Maybe it's just the ominous music in the background, but I'm getting do not trust vibes right now very, very hard.
You will not regret it.
You hear that audio cue?
In the room, but
Wait,
for now, please just trust me.
You will not regret it.
You will not regret it.
And then the bass just drops like, no, like the bass, like this, the lower deep register of doo-doo. That is a lot of keys.
Am I doing this wrong? None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Is it unlocked?
Has anybody even tried just...
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's not even just the reaction that Jax did it. It's that Pomni's super smug face. just the smug face. The absolute yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is a thing of beauty, man. Also, another blank one in there that seemed to be very... How many people might actually be stuck in the background as actual people?
Okay, well, it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane sees us.
I'll go get Kinger.
We can fill him in later. I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again.
Oh. Now that's interesting. Not sure what it means just yet, but it means that he fucked up. Because saying I'm not ready to face him yet, but listen to that tune. Just like listen to the tone.
I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again.
Not even hearing what he says after, but just the way he's phrasing it. That's not I'm mad at him for getting me stuck. That's I fucked up. And now they're trusting the guy to get out, who's a blank, faceless model. And who other models look like. It seemed to be very human. Is it an AI? I don't know.
After what happened.
And because Kane explicitly said weird things happen if AIs go too long.
We've both done things we're not proud of.
Kinger would probably save a lot of people. What's
All
about
right.
to happen?
Convince me.
I'm one of the original programmers of the digital circus.
Is he?
I was part of a team of
worse,
experts
is he?
employed by C&A to bring this place to life. Kinger was one of my co-workers, back when he was still...
You really think Kinger worked with him?
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I can see it.
Well, as production...
Oddly enough, if I spoke Chinese right now, I would love to see what this actually said, especially the book in front of him, because I think... Yeah, subtitles. NPC, well, as production went on. And that's the joke, yeah.
Went on, the higher-ups at C&A started getting untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
So there's an entire chance that they might actually not be people there. They're just brain scans of them.
shoot you down and say none of us are CNA employees. How would we have gotten hooked up to this big machine just by putting on a headset?
How do you know?
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding development. Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably doing the same to anyone that stumbles into that office. Kane is an AI.
Yeah, I think we all got that.
An AI specifically created to keep your minds active. But he's just as much of a prisoner as you are. One that, won't be able to leave with us.
Just get to the meat and tell us exactly how we're gonna leave if we're all hooked up to stasis pods.
Yes, of course.
Is this Kane's idea of a game? No, he's not that cruel. He does a lot of crazy shit that is cruel without realizing, but this seems more like cruel with realization.
So, I did some digging, and I discovered that the stasis pods and the virtual world are both run in the same program.
Oh, hello. They're writing on a thing. Audio-visual simulation. Are they just... Yeah, that's what some of the actual headsets look like now. Current lucid human subjects, 7. Crossed out. Abstracted, not sure. Key, Kane's office, mission, men pass, doorway, main entrance. Circus lobby. Restricting pods, water, individual ways, access. Disabling CNA internet will only trigger emergency release system for lucid human subjects. So in other words, the absolute worst thing they could do right now would be trapping the question mark people here. But this is also what he seemed to have.
So, theoretically, if we were to access the master console hidden deep
Hot air balloon entrance? Oh.
within Kane's office, we could terminate it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up. Well, obviously, except for Kane.
How do we get into Kane's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Kane, and we'll also need administrator privileges. I believe you're good at obtaining keys?
Okay, you know what's gonna happen when we do all this? Kane's gonna pop out and say, "Congratulations on beating the Escape the Circus adventure and everything."
I think everything is playing on one specific thing right now, that Kane is still there and he hasn't given up. And I think he's given up. And them leaving might actually make it easier on him. So he can just go peacefully into insanity, rather than feeling guilty about it.
Things gonna go back to the way it always was.
I doubt that.
I've been watching you. All of you. Every trial.
He has been in various background images.
Joy, every abstraction. I wish I could have come to you soon. All of you. Every trial.
He's only showing images when Pomni was already visible, though. And she was not one of the first. He said he's been there longer than them, but that seems like a lie.
Every moment of joy, every
Pomni running.
abstraction. I wish I could have come to you sooner, but I...
Oh, wait. Oh, he's going backwards in memories. Let's see if I can pause in the right time.
Every abstraction.
And it's one of the previous ones. Is that for Kaufmo? Because Pomni's still there, so yeah, it's probably Kaufmo. I think that's the clown's face right there, because he abstracted right as she arrived.
Wish I could have come to you sooner, but I didn't want to potentially ruin our only chance at escape by telling you before I knew exactly how we were gonna do it. I'm not a creation of Kane. I've suffered just as much as the rest of you. I know this all sounds crazy, but if you follow me, you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
This is gonna go so bad. Not the face, but... That's creepy.
What should we call you? Do you have a name?
Smiley?
I do. My name is Abel.
Oh, I don't... Kane and Abel! A pair of brothers named Kane and Abel. I mean, if you were trying to make me not trust this guy, literally naming him as something related directly to the what we know for a fact is an AI has to be intentional for anyone who has any knowledge of the old Bible. So, yeah. That's not a red flag. And yeah, I'm trying not to look at chat right now where it's saying that. But no, he's definitely an AI. He's definitely wrong. I was thinking he's an NPC that ran too long, but no. Now he looks like an AI. I'm wondering if he might be the stability one that's not working then. And that's why Kinger is not allowed to see him. Because Kinger would know what's wrong if he's in his dark area and able to actually think.
Like, is that the name you picked? Or...
Yeah, I thought it would be cool. But anyway, first things first. We need to get that key. In order to get the key, you're going to need to isolate Kane.
Is he
Try
still around?
getting him alone. Someplace where he'll feel comfortable confiding in you.
Hey, Kane, you around?
Oh, hey, Jax. I didn't know you could ask if I was around like that.
Okay, so he hasn't completely left yet, but he's definitely in the process of not. I honestly thought he wasn't going to appear when they said that because of the entire milk and cigarettes reference earlier.
Good job.
You want to get dinner together?
Gasp! A human wanting to hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
And that is actually making me feel horrible for Kane because, God, how is a guy with just disembodied eyeballs and giant teeth cute? Like, look at this and tell me this is not the look of someone who is craving human interaction.
Hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
So, where you wanna...
Oh, shit.
So, Jax, what you want to talk about, friendo? Wait, Jax! I wanted to ask you about the adventures. What do you think I should do to make them more appealing to the Zooble and the Pomni?
I think
We should figure out what to order first. Conversation can happen after we've loaded up on digital nutrients.
Then you're going to want to ask him about...
Wait. What was that? Is that Jello meat?
Can happen after we've loaded up on
Microwave
digital
meals.
nutrients.
Oh, God, it is gelatin of pork and eggs. I know the 50s and Jello have a very disturbing relationship. But why would you find that image? Gooseworks, Glitch, whoever was working on this, why would you find a photorealistic image of that? I'm going to pretend you didn't make that and that someone just found that. And I'm not sure if that makes it worse or better. Oh, God. That is an abomination against nature. It's literally bacon, or like not bacon, ham and eggs with parsley on it in Jello. No. Especially because Jello has to be kept cold. So this is cold ham and cold eggs with cold parsley. Although the last part doesn't really matter, but people are saying, no, I'm not looking at chat. I gotta make sure not to look at chat because I know I will get spoilers.
Then you're going to want to ask him about his hobbies. Odds are he'll get so excited that you care about him, he'll freeze up, and you'll be able to grab the key from inside his mouth.
How would you know that?
Where?
What are your thoughts on cedar smoked salmon? I cedar smoked salmon, but I hardly know smoked salmon.
Do you have any secret hobbies?
Secret hobbies?
Yeah, like things you do on your own that you'd be interested in talking about.
Why, I didn't think a human would ever want to ask me about my... This is the most phantasmical moment of my...
That's not him freezing up. That's actually bad. Oh, shit. Because I'm pretty sure he runs everything, not just keeps the humans alive. Because he controls everything. Did that moment just fuck them all? Also, yeah, I feel for Kane on this one. Because they're just using him, and I can see if he survives this, he probably will not want to, because, well, the guy's craving human interaction. because he might be an artificial intelligence, but he's still intelligent, just like the people. And this is going to suck. Also, Croc, you mentioned 10 out of 10. Also in Polish Galer, one of the traditional dishes with a meat jello, popular since the 1500s, and its most common dish to this day. Wait, jello has been around since the 1500s? Oh, that's cool and terrifying. Huh.
What you doing there, Jax?
Reaching for a key?
Have I ever told you how it's my dream to get eaten by you?
That's a weird thing to say and want.
I'm with him on that one.
Do you really believe it? I mean, everything he says?
The NPC doors.
I just want to know what Kinger thinks of all this.
Smart.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
No, you weren't. Oh, she got the eye back.
How much do you know about Kinger?
Huh? Oh, I probably know about as much as everybody else, but
That's
he's
almost
also
nothing.
helped me through some of my hardest times here. Is it weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
No, that's not weird at all.
Oh, no. I was assuming Jax was the one who was probably going to abstract and maybe Kane absolutely breaking, which would probably be worse at abstracting, or maybe one leaning to the other. But I am now getting apparently bite my tongue vibes, massive vibes of Kane. No, sorry, King or Kinger abstracting because, okay, that's probably worse.
I had a similar experience, and I think he might know more about this place than he lets on.
Yeah.
He uses the insanity to
has
stay
been here longer
sane.
than anyone else. And I don't know, I think it's kind of strange that Abel isn't interested in him at all.
And he's still listening.
Like I said, things between us are complicated. I would love to be able to work alongside him again. And you're right to think he has knowledge about this place.
In other words, they're probably brain scans of the people. And maybe that's the reality. They're not getting out because they were never actually in there. Their brain is.
It's just, I made a promise.
To who? Oh, why would you say that? And I know for the geeky reference here, most people would think, oh, you can't actually see what's in there. Oh, they're good. They're making sure you can't see on the inside. For most people watching this and who are geeky enough to know about this, they're probably thinking Full Metal Alchemist right now. I made a promise. There's something on there. There's something written on the inside. I'm wondering what's actually going to be in there, though, and I'm assuming it's going to be more fucked up. Or it'll show, oh yeah, here's who I'm actually doing this for, and it ain't you.
What's going to happen to the people in the cellar? Like Kofmo and Ribbit.
Oh, that is brilliant. Like, you go from this scene right here.
A promise.
And it's like very light notes of sorrow. But then this.
What's going to...
Notice how his face is given a harsh shading light right here from the sun, like just the interior lights. It's very blue. It's very cold tinted. The rest of his face in darkness with the small eyes and the very sharp smile. Because if he was just blank, you'd think it might be somewhere down here, maybe like a normal one. No, here though, it's a slasher grin from ear to ear. Sharp, pointed, vicious. And you could see that it's a very dark flinged, or not flinged, a dark shaded character. And the reason you do that is because you're trying to make something look ominous. Cold tones make people more aggressive. And darkness on a face is usually a way to show that there's a lie, that there's malicious intent, that there is something wrong. And you're also looking down on him as well. So you're getting a more harsh angle. They're doing so much right here to make you think this guy is bad. And then listen to the audio cue.
Happened to the people in the cellar? Like Kofmo and Ribbit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
But
do.
let's hope for the best, right?
And even as they do that, as he says it, his eyes are still in shadow because of where his face would be. But sometimes in the previous times where you've shown him, even then they're in bright light, you still get light on the eyes. Here, no, you don't.
And here we are, the administrator zone.
Oh. Kind of surprised no one figured that out yet. Unless they walk into it. Nope, they're walking through it.
But like I was saying, this Macroverse place really intrigues me. And these photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with them.
So he's aware of it. He's actually talking about it. He's allowed to talk about it. Is Jax accidentally going to get the answer that they're being betrayed? Oh, that's probably not good.
Just wish I had more info on the location so I could accurately recreate it. Too bad they cut me off, right?
Yeah, what a shame.
So, what's your takeaway from all this?
What?
They cut him off. Abel's entire plan was cutting the internet, but it sounds like he was already cut out of the overarching internet or construction or whatever it was, so he's already out.
What's your takeaway from all this? Is it that I'm actually a cool guy with cool hobbies and not that much different from you beautiful humans?
Sure.
Wowee! I'm so glad we understand each other a little more. I really am trying my best to make you guys happy, and being appreciated for that just makes me want to...
Why are they making me feel so much for... Okay, never mind. I know exactly why they're making me feel so much for Kane. Because something is going to happen that's horrible. And either it'll be just to highlight the betrayal Kane is feeling and letting us just deal with that, or worse. And worse is always a possibility. God damn, it's like, yeah, he's trying his best. He's not good at it, but he is trying over and over.
Celebrate by giving you guys anything you ask for. How's that sound?
Sounds good. This was a nice dinner and everything, but could I go back to the circus? The gals and I were gonna do something which may or may not be a surprise for a special certain ringmaster we want to show our appreciation for.
Gasp! Say no more!
Why was he pulling that out at the last second? The pictures, and there's this one. Copy print. 90s style, but things are off. What is going on? Wait, what's that symbol? It's on all of them. It doesn't look like a clock. CNA, Kane and Abel. I know that has already been pointed out. I'm just feeling like an idiot for only putting 2 and 2 together to get, oh shit, it's more than 8. 1, I'm not good at math. 2, yeah, I just got that.
How long is Jax gonna take? I feel like we've been standing here for hours.
Should we tell Kinger
Yes.
what's happening? I feel bad not including him in any of this.
We're supposed to follow Abel's instructions. It probably couldn't hurt to at least give him a warning, though, just to get him into the right headspace. Oh my god.
Oh, hi, Gangle. Hi, Zubul. You startled me.
So, we may have discovered something you'll want to hear about.
You gonna tell him inside or outside?
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently preparing everything, but we need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
Yeah, what she said.
But they're also discussing it outside of the Chinese room, and he's not committing to the bit out there.
Huh? Leave the circus?
He's still in the dark, so he's still thinking rationally.
How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was one of the original programmers, and he knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Oh no.
Who?
We'll continue this conversation later. Just...
Oh. Yeah, that's exactly where I thought that was going to go. Because he's being completely straightforward and being honest with them because he's in the dark of the pillow fortress right now. So he's able to think it clearly, but they're used to him being zany, wacky guy who's not able to normally think clearly when he's not in his safe space. So they think him not knowing is more just Kinger's being Kinger. And dismissing the fact that he should know him.
Thought I'd give you a heads up.
I am never doing anything for you guys ever again.
Where's Kane?
Worry not, my dear damsel. I think I stopped him from checking up on us for a while, so no need for your distraction anymore. You're welcome.
In other words, you just made us have to wait longer to do our job. Also, don't call me that.
What's the rush? You got someone waiting for you outside?
Don't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, one, that's a cool thing I pause on. Two, I could see Jackson, if they do actually get out, I could see him intending to abstract to stay behind. God. Is that actually what I think it is? I'm pretty sure I've played this game. Yeah, there's like a Escher-style maze game that I cannot remember the name of, but it had designs exactly like this. I mean, it could just be that this guy isn't, or the design is intentionally MC Escher. Still, though, not bad.
So, how many administrator passes should I get?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Are you sure? Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental state.
Will it be dark in there?
I suppose it will be somewhat dim, but...
Then yes. I want us all to have one.
All right.
Now this is interesting.
Then yes.
Ragatha's just looking at her, and you can see in the entire thought process here going, I don't know something, because that didn't make sense. She's perfection pleasing, specifically trying to be perfect while pleasing everyone, which is her entire hang-up. We got that from the earlier episode talking about her mom, and now we can see her going, oh wait, Pomni knows more about Kinger than I do. I'm one of the longest people here. And I just checked at chat by accident. Monument Valley. Yes, that's exactly the one. I'm trying not to read it, but it did catch my attention. So she's got the clues right now. Kinger didn't know Abel. He was in the dark. He wasn't being insane. Is she going to put those clues together? I don't know.
I want us all to have one.
All right.
She made the slight incline of the
If you
head.
say so.
I don't know.
Dark.
She got it.
I think I get it now.
Whatever happens, I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And they're saying this right in front of Abel, who she hasn't put together. I thought she got it, and she didn't. Oh. She just got that he's saner in the dark, not that he didn't know Abel.
Yeah, when he uses it responsibly.
What?
It's nothing. Let's
What
go
are you saying?
find... Yeah, when he uses it
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, when he uses it responsibly.
What?
It's
When he
nothing.
uses it responsibly.
Let's go find the others.
Hey, don't keep information from us if you know something. What happened between you and Kinger?
The thing is, this is not a programmer he knew. This is either the boss's brain stuck in here or an AI like Kane who did go crazy. Maybe that's why Kane is doing everything.
It'll be clear soon enough.
That doesn't sound good.
So, Did you distract Kane?
I took care of that.
He thinks he took care of that, but we really have no way of knowing.
Such little faith in me. Goodness.
Oh, I wonder why. If this whole thing gets messed up because of you, I swear to God.
Yeah, let's just all follow Mr. Obvious Twist Villain instead.
He figured it out! Honestly, I'm actually surprised about that one. Because he still thinks this is he still thinks this is Kane's game. And if Kane was doing this, this would be the obvious twist because Kane telegraphs the shit out of things. Except in this case, he's right for the wrong reason.
Wait, hold on. You think...
Let's all just calm down and be a team here. Pomni's got administrator passes for everyone.
What are they actually,
all in
though?
this together.
What are they actually? You think it would be an eyeball if it was Kane doing it?
Why do they look like that?
Okay, I'm not the only one asking that. And if they're having Zubel, one of the people who's artistically inclined, is looking at this, who is the person who's like, okay, this looks off. If it was Jax doing it, you assume snark, but maybe accurate. Zubel doing it, also snark, but maybe accurate. Ragatha, Zubel's an interesting perspective to have noticed that, because they're not the one who usually jumps at things. They're more grounded than a lot of other people, even when that hurt them because of all their other issues. Is that Kinger's glove?
Oh, wait, pardon me.
Huh?
Did you say something?
We're going to have to trust that whatever Jack...
He knew. And whatever he knew, it was too late because he'd stopped thinking in the sun or the light.
did will keep him distracted. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold these without Kane knowing. So, it's time. Let's go to Kane's office. Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions, for some reason.
That's probably a programming
All right,
joke, I don't know.
just how we went over it. You first.
Me? Why me?
Jax, everything's gonna be okay.
Fine.
And that actually matters because that's him still trusting someone and not being completely alone. Even though the beginning of the episode was showing how he was all alone, he still has Pomni. Because she's still there for him. And that's what we saw in the previous episodes with the guns and how he still got her. And he tried to push her away, but he's not doing that. His defenses are down after that last one. He's actually being more serious because he was given a job that he could actually do and be helpful. That's why he's actually being more honest.
Ball me up.
God, that's weird.
Oh, like basketball.
Oh, God. It worked. Also, I've seen those effects before in different games, so yeah. Kane's office. Sun and moon. And I wonder who he's not going to send. I'm just going to throw a random thought out there. I don't think whatever's about to happen to Kinger's good.
I want Kinger to go before me.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, Pomni, don't feel like I need to go before you just because I have the right of way in a four-way uncontrolled intersection.
Because he's the king. Oh, it's a chess move reference. Because the king can't move in places that would hurt them, so he has the right of way. Because he can't move incorrectly. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that stupid chess joke. And also, I think they're going to off-king her.
Just trust me.
Wait, is Kane the one offing people? Not them going crazy, but him actually doing it to them.
Want to get somewhere dark?
You can say that again.
Good name.
So, how are you getting up?
I'm not, but I trust all of you to make the right choice.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
And that's the moment. If one of the things NPCs do is if you exhaust their dialogue tree, they start repeating the last thing they said.
I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
He's not bending down to look at her despite the height difference. He's visibly just doing the same move he did here.
But I trust all of you to make the right choice.
He's doing the same nod.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
The same script pattern. The same words, because she prompted beyond what the script was able to do. I mean, we knew he's an NPC from the dialogue. We knew he was an NPC from the captions. And honestly, if Jack's saying, oh yeah, you're the twist villain, wasn't highlighting enough, like the show is not being subtle about it. But there's always that thought process in the background. Is he an AI or is he just an NPC who's gone too long? Which was talked about in episode 1. And that's the thing. I'm not entirely sure if he's an AI or just an NPC who's become aware like an AI because they've run too long. I don't know. But I'm leaning more towards NPC, not even an AI. Because Kane was way more complex.
I was getting kind of worried something was happening down there.
It did. She figured it out.
Time for me to serve my purpose, I guess.
Was that just a swipe card? Okay, this is actually really cool. Oh, it's all the worlds he can make. I'm going to be honest. Kane's office is awesome. Like, legitimately, amazingly designed. Holy shit. Good job, Goose works on something that's actually just whimsical and fun. Is that a chicken looking into it? Yeah, it was. And it's the basic designs. The human, the glonk, the gummy pea. I can barely read it. But it's the basic design frameworks. Like a skeleton, but digital. The Candyland from episode 2.
Abel said the door to the main console was...
Let me guess. The hand?
behind the bookshelf.
Sun and moon. Highlighting various polygons in macaroni.
Hey.
Memories.
You alright?
Was it his 1st adventure?
Great.
I don't think he is.
I guess this is it. We're leaving the circus.
Yeah, considering this is Gooseworks, I'm not sure how many other people have seen their other works, but I've seen enough to realize, 1, Gooseworks is absolutely terrifying, and 2, they don't do happy endings. They don't do sad endings. They do existential, nihilistic endings that are not allowed to actually reach nihilism. It is the point of wishing for an end that you know will never come, and not being able to process that as you continue to do the same actions, no matter how much they hurt or destroy reality around you. So the more they're making this look like a happy ending, the more I'm thinking the reveal at the end is going to kick me in the nuts. No, I can't look at chat as much as I want to. He's going to reach for her hand, though. He's still coming with them, though. I honestly thought he was going to reach for the hand still.
Are we still gonna be friends when we're out there?
Why wouldn't we be?
It's just gonna be strange.
Having a body?
I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done, everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you for always being there when I need it.
And everything she just said about how it's always real because it's what they were doing, and then just looking in the background and seeing Jax with the pinprick eyes, just thinking, oh shit. If he gets out, he's alone. There's no one left because he made sure there's no one. This is probably worse for him than abstracting, which he thought would happen. And if he doesn't abstract, then everything he did, all the people he hurt to make sure they don't get close to him, don't matter. Also, when you look at the background, the dimensions are not right. I just noticed that. They're actually changing.
Thank you.
The wall is actually moving based on perspective around them. Because it's not the shadow, it's actually the angle of it as well. He's having a panic attack. Because if he gets out, everything he did was useless. The red button will close the console, keep all players inside the circus. The blue button will end the game and disconnect all players. Is it true, though?
Kinger, do you want to make the choice?
Because it's dark.
Choice of what?
Are you sure he's all the way here?
Hey, yeah, wait. Don't we all want to press leave? Why leave it up to him?
What if there's something we don't know? Maybe we should give it a little more time?
Oh, yeah. I love pressing buttons. You, want me to press one of those too?
I don't know.
Am I missing something? We all want to leave, right?
Pomni?
Jax probably doesn't. He wanted to abstract, which is why he's pushing everyone away so he could do the thing he wanted to do. And I don't think he realized he wants it because it's also terrifying.
Yeah, we do. It's just, what if it's a trick or something?
Why would there be a trick console in Kane's office?
Because Kane wasn't the one who could reach it, probably. It's meant to stop people if they get past him. Because that seems like the kind of dickish move that this would do.
Like, no matter what we press, Kane's gonna know we were here. We should push it.
Hold on. Let's just wait a second and go over everything we know, and maybe we can vote on it or something?
What? Whoa. That is outside. What the? That's just outside, like suburban? What is he going towards? Also, I think this is more Midwest too, because the street setup, I've only ever seen it there. A road? That road at... What did he do? What was Jax running from? Also, yeah, seeing real images in this is freaking me out just a little bit. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I got goosebumps about this shit, man. What is he running towards? He can't go out. He's more afraid of that than anything.
What did you just do?
It was a trick.
Congratulations, my little cattywampus cucumbers! You picked the good ending, where you realize you'd rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
You mean this was all...
An adventure! Yeah.
That's dickish on Kane's part, but also the actual panic on Jax's face. What was he running from? That is so much worse than being here.
And one I've been cooking up for a good long while. Great job playing your part, Abel.
All in a good day's work. By the way, you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Nope.
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
Hot dog.
None of that was true. The CNA stuff, the pods, the way...
The only real information was what he was telling to Jax, wasn't it? Because he's not allowed to know more.
Fabrication of my incredible world-building skills.
I was right? I can't believe I was right!
What would have happened if we picked the other button?
Oh, I didn't put too much thought into that one, cause I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I made it take you to Shrimp Town.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
Oh, yeah, he's breaking. Like, this is probably worse than anything I can imagine for him. It's having multiple panic attacks, being afraid of leaving because something is going on, and then realizing he doesn't actually have to be afraid of it because he was right to be an asshole the entire time because they can't escape.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me... You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait.
What does he mean he got in his head? Wait, what does he mean he got in his head?
Minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Because he was fucked around with that way, but he deleted it. How much does he actually control the mind? I don't know if this is him stretching or not. I'm not sure what the clue to that was either. I feel like something's missing.
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey!
He tried to edit a person and it broke them. So the abstractions are Kane. It's Kane trying to make people enjoy things and they break.
Hey, I didn't say anything like that. Come on, guys. You know I'm just here to have fun. Questioning's over. Your prize is this lovely gift basket of soaps and lotions. Stay fragrant, have a good night. Fragrant night, bye!
And that's the horrible truth of the matter. It's not that he can't fuck with their minds. It's that he's already fucking with their minds, and he's lying to himself about it because he breaks people when he tries. He just wants to be human, but he's not, and it's hurting them. And he's trying to do right, but he also doesn't understand it. And if the first abstraction was him fucking with the mind, meaning he can do it, he's choosing not to. Fuck. So, I honestly didn't think this would go nearly like I did. Mostly because I thought someone would abstract right now. I thought Kane might break right now. This is both better and worse than I thought it would be. Better because it showed that the reason people are abstracting is not based on their mental state. Because Jax broke multiple times. He didn't just break like having a panic attack. He did that multiple times. But beyond that, at that very end, he was flat out panicking, not attack, full out fight or flight. And he chose flight to run away, to condemn them to the circus. He was absolutely terrified about something in reality that was worse than being in here. And was that his thought? Or is that Kane's? I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, Kane's. I don't know. But something was freaking him out so much that he just broke. And he didn't abstract. But then Kinger mentioned the first abstraction, Scratch, right when Kane mentioned you would know if he tried more. So he's tried a lot. So all those other people are probably him trying to directly help other people. And they break. So all those abstractions are probably him trying to help. And that's why we're made to love Kane so much in this episode and feel bad for him. Because the reality is, he's a villain in the same way that the Elder Gods in Bloodborne are villains. When you get into the lore, a lot of them actually were trying to be benevolent and helpful. Bloodborne. Yeah, that was enemies that were trying to be helpful. The beasts were a cure-all medicine that had side effects that weren't intended. All of that was monsters beyond human comprehension that couldn't understand humans fucking around to help. Kane is that kind of enemy. The one that doesn't know how not to fuck it up. The interesting thing, though, is I think he did drop some real information. The outside that Pomni saw, that he was just talking about, these are the few images I could see, but I wasn't allowed to see them because I was cut off. That was probably real information, giving more of a hint than any other bit of the information the rest of the episode is. Yeah. This is the kind of plotline I actually enjoy, where horrible things happen because no one's actually the villain. It's people trying to do the right thing and making it worse by doing so. Mostly because I like the drama inherent, where there's not an enemy you can just punch in the face to fix it. Because Kane might actually be keeping it from going worse, but he's also making it worse in the process. And Jax was right. His instincts for everything Kane related were right. Now the question is, was that trip he had in his first panic attack Kane's attempt to help Jax? Or was it something else that it was just in his head? I don't know. And I'm leaning towards the idea that seeing the broken section of his room means Kane was trying to help him. I don't know, though. I really don't. So, all I can say is we got a bit of lore. We know something Kane might be fascinated with. And we know that he's pulling out the stops because people weren't interested in his games. So he committed to the bit. It also proves that he's able to think meta because he set up a game designed that he would stick to regardless. But then it was the NPC doing it. The only part, actually, now that I think about it, he probably didn't know what they said in there because he does stick to the bit even when he shouldn't. So it wouldn't be odd. Actually, it would be funny as all get out to me if he didn't actually know what happened in the Chinese room regardless. And he just played along with it because he knew it was one of his NPCs doing it. Yeah. Now, here's the question, though. How much of that was real? How much of that was actually getting into Kane's office? How much of any of this actually mattered? And more importantly, if the NPC knew Kinger and didn't want to bring him into this, what does that mean when Kane actively stops from trying to interact with Kinger? I'm just saying, if that was just an NPC set up by Kane to act in a specific way, to act with certain knowledge, that means Kane probably hates Kinger. Because that is a lot of, I don't want to deal with this. And might also be why Kinger is like how he is. Because Kane fucked with his mind. And that would make sense, because how do you face someone? You don't! He's not himself anymore, he's just this crazy old grandpa! Except he's not when he's in the dark. Is that the case? I don't know. But I get the distinct impression Kane has messed with people. Either way, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.